Living your 2018 as if it were your last year, and today I want to talk to you about objectives. Yes, vague objectives. Now, I was working with one of my clients yesterday, and we were discussing her optimum results after just a few weeks of working on her life, general life problems that we've been putting into place. And we spoke about how things were going well generally in her marriage, with her children, at work. And then she said, and you know what? For the first time, I've gotten on the scale, and the scale has been lower than 180 pounds. I could not remember the last time my weight was at 180 pounds. I've dropped 20 pounds since we've started working together, and I haven't even noticed it. And I said, that's great. Now we have to get to our objective, that set weight you gave me a couple of weeks ago. And she says, well, you know, now that I've dropped, I'd be happy with anywhere from 160 to 150. And I said, see what happens when we start reaching our goals? We make what was once a set objective now pretty vague. And vague objectives mean vague results. Now, she just a couple of weeks ago had a very set objective, but now that she's gotten closer, that complacency has set in, and that fear of actually reaching that goal has set in. And now she'd be happy with something in between and that actual set goal. Well, we can leave that alone. Let's say I'd be happy with something in between. Now, if we set our sights on reaching a vague objective, like let's say 170 to 160 pounds, it is very likely that your subconscious will let you hover around 170 and not let you get to 160 because you haven't really conceptualized 160. Why is it that we don't conceptualize our set objective? Because we don't really believe it. We're happy if we get somewhere around here, and that would be optimum, and I'm really not thinking I can believe it. So if you are thinking about making more money, set a point. If you are thinking about losing weight, set a point. If you are thinking about getting a new house or moving to a new place, set an objective, create it, and make it real in your mind. Otherwise, you will never reach it. Now, I told you before that when we started this series a couple of months ago, I wanted to lose 10 kilos, and in about 7 weeks, I lost those 10 kilos. Now, I had set a very clear objective. I set an exact weight, and I actually created a little calendar in which I wrote how much I was supposed to lose every week. And almost to clockwork is what actually happened. Why? Because if it had been vague in my mind, I might have lost track. I might have lost myself. I might not have stayed on track. I might not have been able to calculate exactly where I should be and put in the energy for that. Now, why was I able to set such a precise objective? Because I totally saw my objective. I never doubted that I could reach it. And I put into action all of the motivation and personal power techniques that I've been telling you in these weeks. If you can see it, you can achieve it is not just a phrase. Really, set a clear objective for whatever it is in your life. Set a clear objective. Don't leave yourself hovering and hanging just because you really don't believe it and you'd be happy if you just got somewhere near. No, set that clear objective for what you want. And in the meantime, live your life, and love you, okay?